Speakerphone Madness. I almost got someone killed because I wanted to win a petty argument about phone etiquette, and I still think about it 2 years later. I was studying for my accounting final at the campus library, 3rd floor, in one of those small study rooms with the glass walls. It was finals week, so the place was packed. I'd been there since 8 in the morning, surviving on vending machine coffee and granola bars, trying to memorize depreciation methods and tax code. Around 2 in the afternoon, this guy walks into the study room next to mine, maybe mid-20s, wearing a hospital badge on a lanyard. He sits down, pulls out his phone, and immediately starts a call on speakerphone, not even using headphones. Just phone on the table, full volume. At first I thought it was a quick call, but then 5 minutes passed, 10 minutes. He's having this entire conversation about medication schedules and dosage amounts, and I can hear every single word through the glass wall. I tried putting in earbuds. Didn't help. The guy was talking loud enough that I could still hear him over my music. I knocked on the glass between our rooms and did the universal, "Can you keep it down?" hand gesture. He looked right at me, nodded, and then just kept talking at the same volume. Didn't even lower his voice. That's when I decided to be petty about it. I called my roommate, put him on speaker, and started having the loudest, most obnoxious conversation possible. We started arguing about whether cereal is a soup. I'm talking full volume, getting animated, the whole thing. My roommate caught on immediately and started yelling back, "It's obviously a soup. It has liquid and a solid component. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. By that logic, a glass of water with ice is soup." The guy next door stood up and came to my door. He knocked, and I opened it with my phone still on speaker, ready to tell him how annoying he was. He looked exhausted. "I really need you to stop. This is important. So is my studying," I said. "Maybe don't have personal calls in a library study room." "It's not personal," he said. "I'm a crisis counselor. That's a client on the phone." I felt my stomach drop, but I was still annoyed enough to push back. "Then take it somewhere else." "I can't," he said. "I'm partially deaf in my right ear. I need speakerphone to hear properly, and I can't leave because if I lose signal in the stairwell, this person might hang up." They called the hotline saying they had pills in their hand. He went back to his room. I sat there, phone still in my hand, feeling like absolute garbage. But instead of stopping, I convinced myself he was lying to make me feel bad. Who brings a crisis call to a library? It didn't make sense. So I kept going. Called my roommate back, started another loud conversation about whether hot dogs or sandwiches. Kept it going for another 20 minutes out of pure spite. Then the guy's call ended. He packed up his stuff, didn't even look at me, and left. I felt victorious for maybe 10 seconds. 2 hours later, I was leaving the library when I saw him outside talking to campus police. I walked past, trying not to be noticed, but I heard part of the conversation. The officer was asking him to confirm the timeline of the call. The guy was explaining that he'd tried to keep the person talking, but background noise kept disrupting the call, and the person had hung up. They were trying to do a wellness check now, but couldn't locate them. I stood there in the parking lot, frozen. My petty revenge over phone etiquette might have actually contributed to someone ending their life. The guy had been telling the truth. He was literally trying to save someone, and I'd been screaming about sandwich definitions to prove a point.